I gotta tell you, today was kind of like a sick day for me. And it was like the minute I put the phone in the little stand and I could feel you guys coming, like it was just like, everything was all good. I am not teaching from my notebook. I am teaching from the book of potions. It's not very witchy. It's all stripes and everything, but it is definitely full of potions. Hi, hi, hi. How is everybody doing? We are here. This is potions. This is the potion teaching for increased oil. Potions make things happen fast. Crystals help them last. Potions make things happen fast. Crystals make them last. Potions are active magic. Potions are the kind of thing that if you pick up a potion with intention and you apply it to your skin, yes, so good, so good. You apply it to your skin. That is active magic. That is active intention. And then not only are you putting the energy from your palm chakras into your skin to anoint yourself, right? And I've got a whole teaching on potions and anointings. Maybe I'll just post some of them on this page, right? But you put the potion on your skin. That's intention. You put the intention in your palm chakra. Your palm chakra connects to your heart chakra. That's your right to embrace. Now you are energetically creating a circuit between your intention, how you receive your intention, and your right to embrace it, right? This is why potions are so powerful. And then you wear the potion and the olfactory hits you, right? And your olfactory, your sense of smell, your clairalience is the sense that's best tied to your memory, to your amygdala, to your emotions, to your ability to make things happen, right? This is why potions and anointing yourself is so powerful. And I'm going to tell you, all my potions smell really amazing. But I do say potions are not perfumes, because if a custom potion requires oil of oregano and eye of newt, I'm putting it in there. And you don't know how that's going to smell. Neem oil. So anyway, potions are not perfume, but all of my potions smell really good. And this one, ooh, am I allowed to say it's one of my favorites? Am I allowed? Am I allowed to tell you guys that I've got an increased oil here? I didn't label it so you can see all the yumminess inside. Sunflower seeds in there. You see the bamboo in there. I activated this bamboo. I actually smash it. Activate the bamboo. So good, so good. There's frankincense and myrrh in here and clear quartz. And my house actually smells like frankincense and myrrh, because anybody who buys a potion this week, so that's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday of this week, is going to get a charcoal disc and frankincense and myrrh resin so that you can activate your potion and activate your increase as soon as you get it. I am also going to say that you guys have a tendency to get potions, feel how powerful they are, and sit on them. And I don't want you to do that with this one. Do that with snake oil, and you probably could do that with ready oil too. I don't even have a ready oil. I don't even take ready oil upstairs. That's the only one of my own potions that has me shook all the time. But I don't want you to do this with this one. What I want you to do with increased oil is I want you to start increasing small things. I want you to practice with things in your life. Pick something that's small, pick something that's measurable, and start applying increase to it, right? I get more bars on my Wi-Fi in Carline before the school's Wi-Fi didn't pick up on my phone and it was hard to post my reels. That's a little something that I put increased oil on, and now I'm able to post reels in Carline. Start working with little things to get increased. Call me out, right, don't you? Yes. You guys use these potions so sparingly, and some of them you should. Snake oil, please don't go putting snake oil willy-nilly on your life. That's like lighting a match and burning the tower card, right? But a lot of them you can use. Direction oil, I love to just slather on. Reciprocity, I use a whole lot of. Those are kind of my favorite. Ease oil. Ease oil. I just put that from the crown of my head, just let it go down, flow down my body. Okay, We are here. We made it. It is increase oil time. Increase oil. Increase oil, you guys are not going to believe this, is our 17th potion. 17th potion. I couldn't get it out. Increase oil is our 17th potion. I went to load it and I was like, when did I get 17 potions? We have that many potions to activate very specific areas of your life. So what I'm going to do with this live is I'm going to teach increase oil, and then depending on how things go, I probably will cut it and then come right back on live so that I can do like maybe some potion consultations with you guys so that we can talk about some of the other potions and decide, you know, would this one be better or that one be better? Okay. It's the 17th potion. That is including the 6 chakra oils, which I don't talk a whole lot about, but they exist. But yeah, there's the 6 chakra oils and then 11 other potions. And this increase oil is our 17th potion. Isn't that beautiful? It's so exciting. Okay, right here on my third eye. That's so cool. It's crazy. It's our 17th potion. Okay. I hadn't really created a new potion in a while because, like I said, it's our 17th. Most things that people want or are looking for with potions, like we had answered. When people are like, I want direction, we had it answered. Money oil, we got it answered. I want love or reciprocity pulled into my life, we got it answered. I need to transform, you get a snake oil, you know. We had really answered everything in the lineup. And then I was talking to a friend and they were like, I want a more money potion. Can I get a more money potion? And I'm like, you know, yeah, I mean, I guess I could create a more money potion for you personally or whatever. But just, why don't you just use growth and rebirth? That's the potion that I have that has the currency in it. And it's like, let's just use growth and rebirth oil. And they're like, no, I don't want anything reborn. I want to take this thing that I'm passionate about, that I've been investing in, that I am sure of in my life, and I want it to grow. I want to increase it. I want more of this specific thing, and I want more momentum. And I thought, you know what? That's different than growth and rebirth oil. It really is. I'm like, because in some places in my life, I do need snake oil. I need to shed the old, and I need to allow this newness that I have grown into to solidify and to take form and to have room and like to be in my life. And then in some places I do need like direction. I want inspiration. I want creativity. So I would use direction oil. For some things, I want reciprocity. I want to see the harvest from the seeds that I'm planting, whether it be relationally, whether it be how I'm investing in my children. I want reciprocity. I want things to go well in my home because I take care of my home, right? And so reciprocity oil really answers that. And then I was like, but in some places, now that I'm thinking about this, in some places, I just want more. I don't want it to shift. I don't want it to change. I've planted my seeds. I'm seeing the trickles of growth, but I want more, right? More. And so that's why we have increase oil for the places that you just want more momentum. You know you put in the work. You know it's owed you. You're just not sure what's glitchy in the flow. That's when we use increase oil. But all the potions come with a little tiny little, this one has just a little tiny little warning, okay? This is a little warning of increase oil. I want you to be very specific on this one. Very, very specific. Pick something measurable and ask for increase in that thing. And then, of course, do the work to get the increase that you're supposed to get. But do something very measurable and ask for increase with this thing. Full transparency, if you followed me 4 months ago, something like that, I only had like 2,500 followers 4 months ago. And I put increase oil and called you in. So now there's almost 15,000 of us here. And that's not to say that I just used increased oil with intention, and then I didn't teach or post reels or whatever I did to grow, but the intention was to grow, and then I used the magic. That's what you have to have. You have to have both the magic and the work, both the spiritual and the physical, to get the manifestation. There are a lot of people that are posting reels every day that are not growing the way I was growing. I tell them to get some increased oil. Okay, we're good. Okay. So here's the warning on this one. Like I said, pick something measurable and ask for the increase. Be very specific. Make sure it's something that you can count. Make sure it's something that you can count. I'm also going to put in the caveat that if you feel overwhelmed by the increase, that in the places in my life where I've used this potion and the increase has come to me and it's hit the capacity of my nervous system, it stopped and given me a chance to recalibrate, figure out the expansion that I need, and then you can go back in for another round of increase. Okay, this is good. I've not really been potion-y on this page or like crystal-y on this page, so you know, welcome. Welcome to my world. Okay, let's get into it. All potions start with clear quartz. You see the clear quartz is there in the middle, in the bottom of the potion. Start with clear quartz. Clear quartz is the master healer. Clear quartz is the amplifier. Clear quartz is the bringer of clarity, right? And clarity is especially important when you're calling in increase, because you got to be clear about what it is you want to increase. You have to be clear. And you know what else you have to be? You have to be honest about what you want to increase. Okay, you have to be clear and you have to be honest. So like, if you don't like your job, then don't put increased oil on getting more vacation days. Get rid of the job. Right? If something is not aligned for you, don't put increased oil on it to try to make it fit. Take care of what you need to take care of till you can get something that is solidified, that's solid, that's exactly what you want to add the increase to. Okay, put this potion on things you're sure you want to grow, expand, and bonus points if it's measurable. Those are the instructions. You're sure you want it to grow, you're sure you want it to expand, you're sure you want more, and bonus points if it's something that you can measure. Something you can measure. Okay. So the next thing after the clear quartz when the potion was frankincense and myrrh. And I channeled these potions. I don't know I don't know that I've said that very much here. The way the potion happens is I channel the intention of the potion, then I channel all the potion ingredients. And potion elements are not the same as crystals for me. So the crystals talk to me directly. I'm a lithomancer, and I know properties of almost every crystal, and if I don't, it'll tell me, right? But the potion elements, I channel the potion elements, and then I order the potion elements so that I'm obedient, so I know that I'm not getting mixy in creating the potion differently than what source told me to do. And then I put the potion elements together and I smell it and I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you, source, it smells so good. And then I start researching the metaphysical properties of each potion element that was channeled, and I'm always mind blown at how pointed and specific and loving and caring and thorough source is in giving us these combinations of elements so that we can manifest our intentions. Okay, so next was the frankincense and myrrh. It wasn't frankincense and myrrh oil, it's the actual resins are down here. So the myrrh, the frankincense resin is the lighter one, and the myrrh resin is the darker. And you know, frankincense and myrrh, obviously known as like the resins of kings, obviously significant like in the Christian tradition, right? In Chinese medicine, frankincense and myrrh used together are used to get blood flowing, right? To clear out stagnation, to get blood moving, call in life force energy, right? To cause it to flow more strongly and to usher in inspiration. life force energy, flowing more strongly, and ushering in inspiration. That's frankincense and myrrh. That's the element in this increase oil. Increase. Separately, myrrh is a decongestant, okay? And when you get your charcoal disc with your frankincense and myrrh to activate your potion, you'll feel it. You'll feel the smoke of the resin just decongesting you. Okay, so separately, myrrh is a decongestant. It's used to treat circulatory issues, right? So we're pulling in and pulling circulation in through this. We bring in myrrh to unblock, release, circulate, and make things flow. Unblock, release, circulate, and cause things to flow. Increase oil. That's myrrh. Frankincense clears the mind, right? Increase. Clears the mind. Connects us to source. Grounds us. Supports us. Balances out our emotions, right? Ushers in assurance. Increase, right? And reduces stress and lifts the spirits. Like I said, we've got the frankincense in here. We've got a couple of other oils, elements in here that cause like that joy, that happiness piece, right? But that's how this goes. Once you put the increase oil on it, it's going to increase. But it's only going to increase up to the capacity of your nervous system to hold it, right? Because source is chivalrous. Source is not going to put more on you than you can carry, than you can utilize in a way that is healthy for you, right? And so we've got that frankincense in there that's helping balance our emotions, connect us to source, reassure us, right? Calm the nervous system. It's all good. You can hold it. You are worthy, right? That is the element of frankincense in here. So, so good. The next to come through channel was bamboo. And we've got bamboo in this potion, both as a fragrance element and as an actual ritual element in the potion. It's so good. Bamboo is so major in this potion. If I would say like a main element, I would say bamboo is one of the main things that pulls in the energy of increase, right? Bamboo clears negative energy, boosts self-worth, boosts self-esteem, helps clear your channel, and brightens your mood. And you know, we see bamboo, like lucky bamboo, happy bamboo. We see bamboo a lot associated with that lightening of the mood and the clearing of the channels. Bamboo aids in mental alertness and increases stamina. Increase. Because again, whatever you're increasing, you got to be the kind of person, right, that it comes to. And that's why we petition and we move in inspired action. We do both, okay? Bamboo oils, like the oil in this smells super happy. It's not a bamboo essential oil. It is a bamboo fragrance oil, and it smells so happy. I thought it would smell like grassy, but it doesn't smell grassy. Happy really is the best way to describe it. It smells clean, also without being sweet, right? But the big energetic contribution of bamboo in this potion is growth, right? We know bamboo grows incredibly fast. Bamboo grows incredibly fast. Bamboo can grow 4 feet in a 24-hour period in the right conditions. A plant, a tree, a shoot that can grow 4 feet in 24 hours in the right condition. Growth, that supernatural speed in your growth. Increase oil. Bamboo's growth and spread are notoriously difficult to control and contain and require careful pruning, and you have to put metal sheeting in the ground, right? Once the bamboo is established, the root system is established, bamboo is invasive. You're going to get fast growth and it's going to be hard to control. Increase, right? Increase. That is the energetic contribution of bamboo. One more thing about bamboo, okay? Chinese bamboo, yes, it can grow 90 feet tall in 5 weeks. Can you imagine planting something and then it grows 90 feet in 5 weeks? It can grow 90 feet in 5 weeks, but that's after it's developed its roots for 5 years, right? Increase oil. So I want you to put this oil on something you've been cultivating, something that has roots, okay? That's where this oil goes. Now, whisper, whisper, if you want to call in something that you're not sure you fully cultivated, you're not sure if it's a thing, but you saying, I am ready, I am ready, I am ready, get ready oil. That's what ready oil is for. You need to be ready to receive it and ready to release it if it's not aligned. But if you know that you have something that you've been cultivating, something you are deserving of, something that everybody comes to you for, and you just need the increase on it, that's what increase oil is for. That being said, bamboo is the fastest growing plant on earth. And it's in increased oil in 2 forms, right? We are calling in the supernatural, world record breaking, uncontrollable, quick spread, higher heights kind of increase. That's what we're calling in with the bamboo element of this oil. Okay, next element, sunflower seeds, and they float. They're so pretty. They float up to the top. Next element, sunflower seeds. And sunflower is in here in 2 different ways too, because the base of all the potions is organic sunflower and grapeseed oil. Sunflower for the joy and grapeseed for the work. So we put them together, right, for the press. For the inspired action, we put them together. We've got sunflower seeds in this oil. Represents joy. Sunflower represents joy, right? What is increase without joy? That's the thing about sunflowers. We know sunflowers will turn their heads to face the direction of the sun. Always. Optimism. What's increase without optimism? We don't want to be miserable with a lot. We don't want to be abundant in stuff, but not in this stuff, in this inside thing. We don't want that, right? Sunflowers also grow very fast. They grow very tall and they grow in fields. They grow in fields. Because what's increased if you lonely at the top? What's increased if there's nobody to share it with, right? That is part of what that element of the sunflower seed calls in. The abundance, the optimism of facing the sun, right? The yellow of the solar plexus. This is sunflower. And the fields of other sunflowers all around you, standing tall, facing the sun. Right? So good. Sunflower seeds, the seeds actually fall out of the head of the mature sunflower, right? And that represents abundance, more than enough, harvest and seed, for more harvest and seed. That is the element of sunflowers. Sunflowers also symbolize, like I said, optimism, good luck, and long life. What is increase if it's not long lasting? Who wants to get it fast and then lose it, right? So good. Source loves us so much, right? When you get these potion elements and I start looking through them, I'm like, oh, I wouldn't have thought of that. Thank you. Thank you, channel. So good. Next element, orange. So the fragrance here is bamboo, orange, and rose. Bamboo, orange, and rose. The orange and rose are essential oils. Bamboo is a fragrance oil. It smells really, really happy, but somehow not floral. So if you were thinking rose and you're thinking, oh, floral, it doesn't smell floral. It smells very clean, smells very bright. Like I said, potions aren't perfumed, but this one's like really lovely. It's light, it's optimistic. This is a really good one that you'd be able to layer with other things. Okay, so orange. Orange being the fruit of happiness, The fruit of the sacral chakra, which is your chakra that is your right to desire, your right to call in and want the things that you want. Increase oil, right? Sacral being the chakra of fertility, of birth, of prosperity, of friendship, right? Again, more of those elements that say, I can have it and it can feel good. Increase, increase. I can produce and reproduce. That's increased oil. Oranges are also associated with cleansing and purification. We know that. Put a little orange oil in your floor wash, right? Cleansing, purification. What is increase if it's all muddy? What's increase if it's not clearly yours, right? Increase, increase, increase. Orange, happiness, abundance, and money drawing. Anybody that does spell work will tell you orange is a big one for money drawing and abundance. So increase. Then we have rose, which is the last element. Rose is the highest vibrational flower. Okay? It's associated with love. It's associated with gratitude. Rose increases psychic insight and intuition. Rose increases divine protection. It increases luck, happiness, and your ability to receive. Now let's talk about this, right? Because a lot of us, right? A lot of us that are giving and sowing so much are disconnected from our ability to freely receive. And you can't call in increase unless you can let it in, right? You can't call in increase unless you can let it in. That is part of the element of rose in this. Allowing us to receive, allowing us to feel deserving, right? To feel worthy, right? Even with our thorns, we are still so beautiful, revered, and worthy of the increase that we're calling in, okay? Increase oil. Again, rose is also another element. There's so many elements here that point to joy and happiness, because for real, joy and happiness, like your personal feelings of joy and your personal experiences of or ability to experience your life with happiness are where your increase resides. That's where it lives, right? Joy and happiness. Okay, so good. Increase oil and all 16 of the other potions are available right now. It's live already on crystaltheoracle.com. You can order it, and like I said, any order that happens through Saturday is going to receive a little activation kit, a charcoal disc with frankincense and myrrh resin, so that you can activate your increase as soon as you get your potion. Whew, so good. Okay, what I am going to do, wonderful people, is shut off this live. I'm going to take 2 or 3 minutes as a break, and then I'm going to come back just to be with you, just to love you, to share with you. If you want to ask about crystals, great. If you want to ask about potions, great. If you want me to do pull crystal for you, great. If you just want to chat, great. Any of those things. I just want to be here and love on you. So 2-minute break, and then we'll be right back. Okay.